what what I wanted to segue into a little bit is, with all that being said, it's still a business.
Yeah.
And so when you're delivering a message like what Eddie said, and Top Cat also mentioned this too, you can glorify all that other stuff, but why not glorify the business side of it?
Mm.
Like I actually appreciated Jay-Z's 444 album.
Me too.
I appreciate it. He dropped a lot of gems in
Mhm.
that album where he spoke a lot about business and building and having money and investing and some of the mistakes that he made along the way.
Mhm.
What what do y'all think of the business of the industry? Have you had any experiences with the business of the industry? It could be a good or bad example. We'll start with Eddie.
Did you say me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I mean, I've had both ends. I've had people that I have sat down with, broke bread with to handle this, that, and the other, and they run off with my money, like literally just run off with my money. And then I've had instances where my money was used wisely. The business is good and bad. You got to remember, literally since the inception of music, once certain people saw that music was valuable and made a lot of money, they was on it, and they made sure that we didn't get nothing. And as the years go on, it has remained the same. They got these out of this world deals that don't make any sense. The worst contracts and slave contracts I've ever seen. And then at the same time, they have good contracts. You can't just sit down at the table. If you're talented and you're hot, you cannot just sit down at the table and accept what they say. Everything is negotiable. Everything's negotiable, whether you're hot or not, especially if you're hot. You got the ball in your court. The business is treacherous, yet it can be very rewarding if you know what's going on. If you don't allow somebody to go to the PRO and say, yeah, we're going to sign you up in ASCAP or BMI, we got you. You got to do it yourself. Me personally, I feel like, or learn. Nowadays, you can Google anything and find out all the information you need to know. So really ain't no excuse nowadays. Back in the days, like I used to wonder, like people like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, they make an album, then you don't hear from them for like 4 or 5 years. I'm like, damn, when they coming out again, right? Well, what I didn't know, I was a teenager then. Them record labels had them tied up. Tied up. They probably couldn't even make a song because they didn't settle the stuff that they dealt. They were probably caught up in a 360 deal. They got this little big lump check, and that was it. To this day, I hear interviews from rappers that I grew up on saying all I got was my advance, and I ain't seen nothing since. I'm like, wow. So the business is, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get cut out in the business. If you don't know what you're doing, and so that's why I think it's so hard. And I say to anybody, get yourself hot on your own. Know how to run marketing for yourself and promotion for yourself, or somebody on your team. Make sure that you're signed up properly to all organizations. Don't let nobody sign yourself up. You better learn how to do that yourself. Get on that computer and just thug it out and figure that out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you have your eyes open to what's going on around you, you're gonna be good. The music can pay a lot of money, but it all depends on your approach to it and how far you're willing to go to learn.
Right. That's right. That's right. Top Cat.
What was the question again?
So we're talking about the business side. Like, what are your experiences with the business side of the industry? It could be a good or a bad example.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I've had some ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Had a business deal of, you know what I'm saying, about to I got a beat from Master P's nephew, and come to find out, he, you know, that we paid for it and everything, me and Reezy, and Come to find out, it's something that he already did something to. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why would y'all even do that? It's just some shady stuff. And then all of a sudden, every time Reezy drops something, he want to drop something, or Reezy goes
Yeah.
somewhere. Oh, I went there too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard, but we ended up having to make something called copycat. So you know what I'm saying, coming.
Copycat.
So you know what I'm saying, it's just it's crazy how everybody want to treat you like, okay, yeah, you're beneath me. All right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We but still see ourselves as equal. But then when you hear me on the track on you or with you or something, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, okay, wait, okay. Try to switch it up. Um but now, so on the flip side though, I've met some good cool people though, going to South by Southwest and stuff, meeting some cool artists and stuff, underground and you know what I'm saying, mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Paul Wall, he cool cat. You know what I'm saying? He legit. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool seeing that other aspect of the game too, because like I said, impressing people for the first time that don't need to like you, you know what I'm saying, is something. Your first impression is everything. And so, a lot of times, it'll be like, okay, well, they'll see, they already know who Reezy is, but they'll see me, like, okay, Top Cat, we'll see you. And also, when they see my energy, they're, oh my goodness, all right, for sure. You know, because you can hear 1,000 of my songs and kind of feel my energy, but until you see it is when you understand it. And you know what I'm saying, I've grown to like the game more. You know what I'm saying? I like how Reezy is putting me on to venturing out. You know what I'm saying? We got so much more of a better following in New York, than anything. And that's what they call is the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? And if they love you out there, I think you might be doing something. You know what I'm saying? And when we went out there, they loved us so much. The person who was running the show had to stop the show. Like, all right, look, we about to do a shot for y'all because you just killed it. So and just getting that kind of love and that kind of praise, and what I'm saying, seeing myself on the billboard out there in Times Square with Reezy, like, and also seeing the love that we got from that. Like, I'm okay. Like, I see that when you get to a certain point, you get certain kind of love, and people is perception. A lot of it is perception. Not to say that, what I'm saying, we put off a different perception, because that is not the case. But people want perception. And just from seeing that, they're like, okay, well, what's up? Now all of a sudden you got people coming out from the woodworks. Hey, where Reezy? I see what y'all been doing. Oh, I see what do. But where was where was you
Where was your
a month ago,
antennas?
3 months ago? You know what I'm saying? People get mad because we got one song that's better than their whole career, and that messes with their head. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh my goodness, did he really do that? Yes, it happened. They're like, is it a cheat code? No. You gotta have faith in yourself, and also promote yourself. You're too busy being on somebody else's coattail when you don't promote yourself. And I've learned that part of the game too. People like a hype. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to show them that you are part of a hype too, that you just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
That's good advice right there. I appreciate that. Doja,
For sure.
what, yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry that I don't remember. I don't remember what the
So,
question was.
your thoughts on the business side of the industry. If you
Oh,
had
the
any good
business.
or bad, good or bad.
Okay, so I know that when I first started really, pushing music, it was before Reezy. It didn't really go too far, but I got music on SoundCloud and stuff like that. Is the people that I was dealing with then, the reason why it really didn't go too far is because it was not enough of us promoting it. It's music that's still there. The main person that was promoting was Donnell Daily D. Um but he was really the only one that was promoting it. So um he kind of gave up on music a little bit too, because he felt like he was the only person that had the fire, the drive, the want to, and everything like that. So eventually everybody, they have their own lives and everything like that, so everybody kind of fell off and everything. And I remember before he died, he was begging me to like get back in and rap with him and stuff like that. And I didn't have the same feeling towards it, because I also, when I was doing music with Lady Unique, the industry, what I seen, I didn't belong, because when people come to talk to you and stuff, that when you could look at them and you could see that there's something there, that there's something, I don't know, they look like they didn't have a soul when they was talking to me, and it scared me. And so I didn't want to do music anymore, because I felt like even the people that was around me that was supposed to be on my side didn't have my best interest, or I was being used. And because I don't know anything about anything, I just felt like, just like a lamb. I felt like a lamb, and everybody, all the wolves were trying to get me. I,
Yeah,
I
that's
I was
interesting.
too scared to even to do anything. So for a long time, I just kept writing and stuff, just to get it out or whatever. And I would probably do the old school record, where you take your phone and you listen to it on your radio, and you're recording it next to the phone and everything like that. So yeah, that's how I was getting my music. At least I was listening to it so I could know what it sounds like and stuff. I didn't necessarily care if anybody ever heard it and stuff like that. It was just to get out my head. But when I signed to Reezy's label, he has no problem with it. If there's any questions that I have, he always answers and shows me. He doesn't just say, he shows. And that's one thing that I do like about him. And I could get so many resources and things and stuff like, and really I wasn't even ready. I didn't want to be seen. I wanted to be an avatar, to be honest with you. I wanted to be an avatar, but he's like, "Oh no, you have to. I mean, shit, you're gonna do interviews. You can't be an avatar when you do your interviews and stuff like that. And you got to do it this way. And I'm gonna introduce you to these people, and it's just like kind of overwhelming. But I'm really appreciative to meet all these people like TC and Eddie Crow. They're really inspiring to me. Like because when you got something, you got something. But when you see other people that has been in it for so long, it's like, oh shit. um Let me go back to the John board. Like, and I don't think I don't think I would have gotten that if I would have just stayed to myself, listening to my music and playing it back. To There's no inspiration. I'm my only inspiration, and I need it. Or I could listen to old school Tupac and all the stuff and stuff like that. But to hear other people that have different walks of life, and they be able to talk about it, and got different energies and different perspectives and stuff like that, it's like, wow, I like that. I think I'm a yeah, I think I need to, yeah, I'm gonna go work on that. You know what I'm saying? And so my um it helped me to develop my writing and everything like that, to see things more broad and everything. And it was like spur of the moment. Like when we did the superhero song for Summer Boys. Oh my god, that was so outside of my element. Usually I'm talking about me, not me being a superhero with superpowers, and and that was really outside of my element. But I had so much fun, and then to see everybody that has listened to it, how they're like, oh my god, nigga, you did that. Like that was dope. So I fucks with that. Like, to hear their comments and stuff like that, it really just was like, damn, I'm really one of them ones. And I'm sitting up there looking at them like, nigga, I don't know if I got it. Like I don't know if I could really stick with it and stuff like that. So I love the experience, and I can't wait to experience more. Because I can feel that there's so many big things coming for us. It's already happening. And I'm just like, shit, am I in my skin? I can't believe it. I can't
Yeah,
believe it. But
that's a
congrats to
big thing.
everybody.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.